In the heart of France, during a time of despair and war, a young peasant girl would rise to lead a nation. Her name? Joan of Arc, a name that would echo through history, inspiring generations with her courage, faith, and unyielding spirit. Born in 1412 in the small village of Domremy, Joan was just a simple farm girl. But even as a child, she felt a profound connection to something greater. France was in chaos, torn apart by the 100 Years' War with England. Villages were destroyed and the people suffered. But for Joan, her faith was unwavering, and she believed that she was destined to make a difference. At the age of 16, Joan began hearing voices. But these weren't just any voices. They were saints. Saint Michael, Saint Catherine, and Saint Margaret told her that she had a divine mission to save France and help Charles VII reclaim his rightful throne. It was a time when women were expected to stay silent. But Joan was different. Despite her youth, she convinced Charles VII, the Dauphin of France, to give her an army. Clad in white armor, Joan led her troops into battle. She didn't just stand on the sidelines. She was at the front, sword in hand, guiding her men with the conviction of someone truly chosen by God. Her first major victory came at the Siege of Orleans in 1429. For months, the English had held the city under siege. But with Joan's leadership, the French forces rallied. Joan's presence was electrifying. She lifted the spirits of her soldiers, and within days, the siege was broken. This victory turned the tide of the war and earned Joan the title, the Maid of Orleans. Joan's victories continued, leading to the coronation of Charles VII in the Cathedral of Reims. It was a moment of triumph for France and for Joan, who had fulfilled her mission. But her story didn't end there. Despite her success, enemies lurked in the shadows, waiting for their chance to strike. In 1430, Joan was captured by the Burgundians, allies of the English. They handed her over to the English, who saw her not as a hero, but as a threat. She was put on trial for heresy, a sham trial filled with deceit and lies. Joan, a mere 19 years old, stood alone, defending herself with remarkable strength and dignity. On May 30th, 1431, Joan of Arc was burned at the stake. She died a martyr, her final words calling out to Jesus. But her death was not the end. It was the beginning of her legend. 25 years after her death, Joan was declared innocent of all charges. In 1920, she was canonized as a saint by the Catholic Church. Today, Joan of Arc stands as a symbol of courage, faith, and the power of one person to change the course of history. Joan of Arc's story is one of faith in the face of doubt, courage in the face of fear, and the undeniable power of conviction. Her life may have been short, but her legacy is eternal. Thanks for watching. Join us as we explore more stories that shaped the world. Subscribe and let history inspire you.